Let's meet the starting five for your Philadelphia 76ers. At the shooting guard position, 6'4", number 77, Ike Edgecombe. At power forward, at 6'8", number 9, Kelly Oubre Jr. The other forward, at 6'8", number 8, Paul George. At guard, 6'3", number 0, Kyrie Maxey. At center, 7 foot, number 21, Joel Embiid. Your Philadelphia 76ers head coach is Nick Nurse. One more time, let's hear it for your Philadelphia 76ers.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bane. And it's Carter in at the center. And for the 76ers, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. And it's George in at the 3. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
Now, here's Maxey. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. To the middle, here's Banchero. No good on that one. Great D that time from Oubre. Pass to George. High post, Embiid. Carter on him. From deep, George. Banchero grabs the board. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots. But on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, it was almost like they were lethargic at times. The urgency just wasn't what it needed to be.
And out of pick and roll, Carter does a great job of positioning himself for catch and finish opportunities.
Embiid sets the pick for Edgecombe. Launches it. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Edgecombe.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Sixers are one of the more high-variance teams in the league. With their star veterans in PG and Embiid fully healthy, they have a chance to win the East. Without, they'll need to lean heavily on their promising young players.
They're plenty talented. Thank you, Shams. Now, Maxey. After Paolo Banchero misses from long range. Here's Embiid. 5 to shoot. Banchero grabs the board. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Suggs in the corner. Inside. Carter, that's good. Carter's got his second basket of the night.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Now here's Embiid. A 20-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Banchero outside. Banchero draws the double. Shoots over Oubre, and it's Banchero missing.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Oubre can't get it to go. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for Orlando. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
and although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Here's George. Rebound by the Magic. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bane passes to Carter. Bane kicks to Banchero. Beyond the arc. Bane, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. The Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, you're right. They've got great personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Anthony Black's checked in for the Magic.
And for his position, Franz Wagner gives you everything you could ask for. Passing, rebounding, scoring, and he competes defensively as well.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
So it's Orlando now. Philadelphia able to drain the three.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now Grimes. And he also played really well in that win against the Hornets. 13 feet away. Again, Philadelphia.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Banchero outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Bane sets the screen for Banchero. And a strong finish with two hands.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
So for Philadelphia, their last game, a win against Charlotte.
And for me, guys, that's what I call a character game. I mean, they could have closed up shop. It would have been easy to just let that one go and get ready for the next one. But they fought back. I mean, and that mental fortitude that they displayed there is one of the reasons why they're such a good team.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wagner finds Carter. Carter sets the pick for Bane. Back to Carter. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Drummond. And so it's Wendell Carter making highlights, guys, for Orlando. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Tyrese Maxey out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Bona in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Shot by Grimes. No good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
And for such a young team, Greg, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Wagner passes to Black.
Right here.
Screen by Batadze. Black, no good. The 76ers trail by 12. Here's Gordon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure. Free throw good, Gordon. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
And one thing when a team underperforms like Philly did last season, Tim, they often bounce back.
Well, it always comes down to health, Kevin. If they have that, it feels like the East is wide open. They are going to have a chance to make some noise.
A three-pointer, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Suggs passes to Bitadze, and Bitadze throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Now here's Embiid, off target from three-point range.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
On the wing, Bane. He's guarded by Grimes. Here's Bitadze, and he drops it in from the low post. Bitadze's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Now, here's Maxey. Scoreless thus far. Embiid inside, defended by Bitadze. Embiid, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
That's about as easy as it gets for Embiid in that range.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the 76ers. George is checked in for Trendon Watford. Oubre comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. Then for the Magic, Paolo Banchero comes in for Goga Bitadze. And Blacks subbed in for Franz Wagner. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Now let's take a look at Paul George, some stats on him. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 16 points per last year. 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively, and he has provided points pretty much every time they've needed him.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's why Paul George is such a talented scorer. He can even do it off the catch.
Isaac a screen on George. Banchero, that's for 2. The Magic again can't hit. The 76ers trail by 14. Bass to Edgecombe. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. And hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Embiid's got 7 points in the game. Magic leading by 12. Greg, we know something every scout liked about VJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Now George, after the missed 3 from Desmond Bane. with some arc. George with the bucket. He's got 5.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Banchero passes to Bane. Now, here's Banchero. A 24-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
Bryant had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Outside, Suggs. Pass to Banchero. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And so it's Orlando with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Orlando Magic.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful game on earth. 5 guys with one mission. All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
You know, for Orlando, they've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier. Plenty of competition ahead of them and not much room for error.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. A fantastic game from Wendell Carter in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the point guard. Now, here's Banchero. He has yet to score, and it's Wagner missing. Pass to Maxey. And he drives in. It's stolen by Suggs. Now, here's Banchero. Bane looking around. Banchero against Oubre. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Orlando. Outside, George. Oubre sets the screen for George. Pass to Embiid. That ball's nice speed that time from George. 9 points for Joel Embiid.
Well, Embiid pretty much has the green light to take any kind of shot, including off the catch.
And it's Wagner missing. The 76ers trail by 10. And here's Oubre. He's covered by Banchero. And he trims the lead to single digits. George has got 8 points.
Well, the numbers don't lie. Paul George has been one of the most accurate three-point shooters of his generation.
Carter sets the pick for Banchero. It's deflected. Embiid with the steal. Oubre outside. Back to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Three-pointer. Banchero grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. Bane the bounce pass. Now Banchero. He's covered by Maxey. Wagner wide open. His three-pointer's off the mark.
That's one for their first four to start the second half.
And the Sixers last season, Tim, winning less than half as many games as had been projected.
Well, the injury bug completely derailed their season. And by the tail end of that year, a low win total was actually in their best interest because they were trying to ensure they retained their top 6 protected pick.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
First free throw is good. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
Maxey passes to George. Over to the left wing. Off target with his 3. Magic leading by 5. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Back to you guys.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. And here is Bane, following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. And finished off by Banchero.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Sixers.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Poked away. It's stolen by Carter. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball. Suggs kicks to Bane. Back to Suggs. Embiid with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both teams will make substitutions. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Now, here's Banchero. Covered by Watford. And Batazzi throws it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Orlando. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You have to be very careful when you're guarding Gordon. He's adept at putting pressure on the defense.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
Both free throws good from Eric Gordon. 56 seconds left in the third. Batazzi setting a screen for Wagner. And Batazzi throws it down.
And Wagner is comfortable in the pick and roll. His decision-making is impressive in those situations.
Bona, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it, and it's bound to only get more intense from here on out.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 16-7 run. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Gordon, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's now only a 1-point Magic lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And here's Wagner. He has 5. With 1 on the clock, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Magic up 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Gordon is out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Bona in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Now, here's Suggs. Isaac kicks to Black. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Magic lead by 2.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Gordon with it. Black defending. Outside Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Black. And it's Gordon missing. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. To the paint. He's looking for Isaac and finds him. Suggs against Maxey. And it's Suggs missing. Philadelphia has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Outside Gordon. Pass to Watford. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Pulls up on the wing. Got a piece of it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Edwards comes in for Gordon. Orlando leading. Suggs looking around. Down low. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Grimes passes to Maxey. Five on the clock. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. Right side Bane. Pass to Black. Outside, Suggs. The Magic again can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Watford passes to Grimes. Now Maxey puts up the 3. He drills the 3.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for the Magic. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And some changes here for the 76ers. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Trendon Watford. George comes in for Edwards. And it's Edgecombe in for Quentin Grimes. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Allie, thank you so much.
Going on the attack there. Great effort from Wagner.
Edgecombe with it. Now Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Paul George. And the 3 misses. The Magic have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
He better get used to these late game scenarios. Banchero getting a nice taste of it right there.
Here's Embiid. Stolen by Carter. Outside, Suggs. Off the glass.
And this is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs, so dangerous in the pick and roll.
Now Embiid. It's stolen by Carter. Now Banchero. Embiid with the steal. Here's the break. Suggs with the steal. Here's Bane. Banchero. Cleared away by George.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
Now, here's Suggs. Does not go in. Now Maxey. It's good.
And Tyrese Maxey is very comfortable running this offense, whether it's scoring or giving it up.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
40 seconds left in the fourth. Bane. 3. Good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
And the 76ers call time here. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
Here's Maxey. Cleared away by Suggs.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now, here's Banchero. Book it.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Here's Oubre. And so it's Orlando winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Guys, thank you. Wendell, you were dialed in offensively. What was it that had you going?
My teammates just been finding me in my right spots, practicing my shots, taking my open shots, and, just being confident.
Thanks, Wendell.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Wendell Carter.